everybody. My name is Kayla, and today we've got cardio core class today. This is a 30-minute class, a 10-minute workout, and then a cool down at the very end. As you guys can see in the description, we're going to be doing rounds of 40 seconds of work followed by 20 seconds of rest. There's going to be 8 exercises back to back with that rest. Then we're going to take a long 1-minute rest together as a group. And we're going to do all of the exercises for a second round. So it's going to be a difficult one today. We're going to make sure we go through a nice warm up together. And I really encourage you guys to push yourselves with these core exercises today, especially in the beginning of the week here, kind of getting us excited to stay active for the rest of the week. As you join on, please give me a comment. If you're joining on the Facebook Live, add a comment if you're joining with me. If you do this later, same thing, just comment letting us know you at least tried the workout. I appreciate it, as I've got some people joining on right now, which is awesome. Welcome, guys. I'm excited. It's going to be a hard one today. Maybe some of you guys are already sore this week. I know I'm a little sore. This one won't be as heavy on plank, so if that's been something kind of bothering you with your shoulders, this one is going to be a lot of lower abdominals today, so just you get ready. Before we get it started, let's give some time for people to join on. If you're doing this on your own later on tonight, let's go ahead and start off with that warm-up. So make sure you've got some space. I have my own music going today. You might hear it gently in the background. Go ahead and play your own music today as well. Get yourself amped for this workout today. It's going to be tough, and we want to keep ourselves motivated. Let's go ahead and get started with a nice warm-up. Let's start just like I am here, seated. I've got my little mat today to go ahead and work out on. I want you to sit up nice and tall. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. I want you to close your eyes, and I don't want you to think about anything right now except you and this workout. I don't want you to think about work or any of that. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath here. We're going to take a little different of a warm-up for the core class today. Now, when you're ready, I want you to take your right ear down toward your shoulder. Stretch out that neck. And then go ahead and look past that right shoulder down toward the floor. When you're ready, left ear down toward left shoulder. If you'd like to add a little bit more pressure, you can here. And looking past that left shoulder. Good, let's do some gentle rolls to our right side, over to our left. We want to really keep our neck relaxed during today's workout. So I want to give it a little bit of love before we get started here. Good, go ahead and relax. Let's go ahead and do some shoulder circles. Nice and easy, 10 backwards here. And we've completed 10 backwards, let's take it 10 forward. Good, we're going to do some gentle reaches. You can take your hand on the floor. We're going to reach over, hand on the opposite side, reaching. Get a nice little stretch. If you've been sitting down all morning, please make sure you feel good before this workout today. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Let's go ahead and flip it onto our back here. We're going to bring it down to the floor. We're going to do a little glute hold. I want you to take your heels underneath those knees. Your feet are hip width apart. And when you're ready, I want you to lift up, tighten that core, making a straight line between your shoulders and knees. And let's go ahead and hold this for 15 seconds here. I want you to focus on your breathing. Again, really tighten your core here. Make a nice little stretch on those hip flexors. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Let's go ahead and bring our legs up 90 degrees, arms up straight. We're going to do a couple alternating bird dogs here. So we're going to lower our left leg and our right arm down toward the floor. Use your core here. Bring it back up. And let's go ahead and switch sides. We're going to do 10 total. So you have 8 more here. We're switching sides. So now I'm going left arm, right leg. Alternating each time for a total of 10. Only lowering your leg as low as you feel comfortable. I'm on my last one here. Good, and then go ahead and hug your knees in for a second when you finish. Good, let's get those obliques fired up as well. So let's bring our legs back to the tabletop position, core is nice and tight. Arms are going to our side. I want you to gently drop your legs to the left side, lower them, bring it right back. Use those abdominals, use those obliques. We've got 10 total here each side. Make sure you're not feeling strain on your back. Only lowering as low as you feel comfortable. Again, if you're joining in, guys, this is the warm-up right now. Don't worry, you've not missed any core exercises just yet. Making sure we're ready to go. Again, doing 10 windmills here. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and relax. We're going to flip over for our very last movement today, and then we're going to get started. You want those hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath those hips. We're going to go ahead and do 5 cat-cows here. Go around that back and let that belly button sink down toward the floor. Open up through that neck. Each time you go up and down, that's 1 rep. Good, breathe, guys. And once you've completed all 5, go ahead and take a child's pose stretch. All right, relax. Welcome, those of you who have joined since we started our warm-up. We are ready to go over our core exercises for today. Like I said, we're going to be going 40 seconds of work followed by 20 seconds of rest for 8 different exercises. Then we're going to rest for a whole minute together as a group, and we're going to hit it all over one more time. So this is going to be a little bit more intense. If you want to take less rest, you want to have a little bit longer on those core exercises, that's also fine, okay? I'm going to have a timer that we're going to be following along with. So practice each of these movements with me real quick because I want to make sure that you're ready to go. Once we start that timer, there'll be no stopping. So let's go ahead and start. The very first one today, we're going to be doing some combo exercises. I'm excited about this. Get ready for your lower abs to be on fire. So we're going to be doing a leg raise with a side crunch. So we're going to be starting off with our right side crunch, okay? So I'm going to have my hand behind my head, always supporting that neck. And we're going to start off with our legs raised. Now, when we're doing our leg raises, it's real important to push your low back into the floor. And again, relaxing that neck into your hands so we're not feeling strain in that neck. So how this is going to work is you're going to lower your legs to the point you're comfortable with. So some of us, that's only going to be a little bit until we feel it in our abs and not our low back. Some of us are going to be able to go all the way down toward the floor. You find what's comfortable. So I'm going to go down, come back up. Then I've got a cross-body crunch. So lower the legs, back up. Cross-body crunch. We're going to do that for the first exercise here. We'll rest that 20 seconds. Then I'm going to say, okay, we're bringing it right back up, and we're going to switch to the left side, okay? So those are back to back on that. Now, if you can't do both legs, no worries. You still can do this exercise. You're going to have your right foot tucked. You're going to lower that left leg, so whatever the opposite is of the hand behind your head. So you'll lower the leg just the same. When you bring it back up, add that crunch. So I'm still working my lower abdominals, still getting that little crunch, but I'm not having to have all that pressure of both legs. That's the first exercise. So we're going to be doing both sides. After that, you'll have that rest again. We're going to have an alternating side crunch. Arms are going to go behind you. We're going to exhale, and we're going to reach toward the opposite side of our knee here. So this one's going to be tough after doing both those exercises. We're going to exhale as we press. If it's too hard on your neck, you can do an alternating crunch without the reach. Want to make it a little bit harder? You're going to lift those legs up and really kind of set those hips forward so you feel it firing in those core, and you're going to reach past those knees. So I'm giving you all those modifications and the ways to make it more challenging as we continue. After those, guys, we're going to have side crunches. So you're going to be on your side here, knee slightly bent. My arm is extended. We're going to drive our knee and elbow toward each other. You don't even have to lift your torso if you don't want. Now, again, a couple ways to make this harder. You can push yourself off the floor, really kind of driving up into that oblique crunch. You can reach toward that toe. Or if you're feeling great today, you can do both legs. I'm going to be showing kind of that modified knee crunch today as we continue on. So right side, left side. After, we're going to get a break from our obliques. We'll bring it down to the floor. We're going to have an alternating bicycle hold. So again, you can have your head lightly hovered over the floor, or on the ground, you're going to extend the lower leg as you hug the other toward your chest. If you'd rather do it without the hold, that's also okay. And finally, last but not least, I know it's a side plank with a reach. You guys are familiar with this. You can modify on your knees, or you can be on your feet, or have one foot in front here. But we want that elbow stacked underneath our shoulder, core tight, and we want to make sure we're not sinking into our neck. We really want to hold that shoulder down and away from our ear. Now from here, if you can only do a side plank and a holding, that's fine. If you can, we're going to add a reach under. So really controlled in that core, opening up in that chest and tucking it under. We'll rest, switch sides, and that's it. So a lot of this is going to be going right side, left side. We'll get a little bit of a break, and then we're going to continue on, guys. It's going to be hard. Make sure you've got music to motivate you. Again, listen to your body. Press your lower back into that floor, and let's make sure we relax our neck that whole time, okay? All right, we got a lot of people doing on. Awesome, guys. Let's get ready here. So I've got a timer that we're going to follow. We're going to start again, leg raise with the side crunch. Remember, you can do one leg at a time if you need here. All right, I've got my own music. You have 10 seconds. Bring those legs up. 2, 1, here we go. Lower, and then side crunch. Keep that lower back press. Good. Exhale as you crunch. Remember that modified is one leg, and then adding that oblique crunch. Going back to the harder version, we have 10 seconds. 2, 1, relax, hug those knees in. We're going to be going back to the leg raise crunch, but now we've got our left side. You have 13 seconds left. You want to get yourself set up here. Right arm is extended, left hand behind your head. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lower those legs gently. Bring them back up. Exhale, crunch. Remember, only lower it as low as you can that you feel comfortable with. Modified version. Wrong leg. And lower that right leg. Crunch it up. Still working on your abdominals. 10 seconds here. 2, 1, relax. Hug those knees in toward your chest. All right, so this next one, remember, you have your hands behind your head into an alternating side crunch, or you're going to reach. As you come up, you can also bring your legs forward, locking that core. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Exhale, reach, come on. Relax your neck, look up at the ceiling. It's tough after those leg raises. In the harder version, you've got your legs up.
Halfway there.
Halfway. In modified version, hands are behind your head. We've got a beautiful alternating crunch. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, guys, we're making our way. Let's go ahead and go to our right side. Side crunch. You've got 14 seconds. Remember, you're going to drive elbow to knee. You want to make it harder, reaching up to that straight leg or both legs. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
That's better.
My neck is relaxed again. Great, you guys can see. Really firing up those obliques. You want to make it harder.
Halfway there.
Extend that toe. We've got less than 20 seconds left. Come on. wait until we get to the second round of everything. It's gonna be great. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. You guys can flip over. I'm switching so you can see me. I'm on my left side. Arm is extended. Try to repeat whatever you did on the other side, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go.
Let's go.
I'm starting off nice and gentle. Adding that pause. Squeeze that oblique, guys. Exhale as you come up.
Halfway there.
Halfway. I'm going to make it harder. Reaching up to that toe. Remember, you can do both legs if you like. Woohoo! Come on. 7 more seconds. Relax. All right, this next one is going to be nice if your obliques are on fire right now. We've got an alternating bicycle hold. So you're going to point that toe, hug that other knee towards your chest, and you're going to really tighten that core. If you'd rather have your hands behind your head, you can extend it. All right, let's go. Good. Lower that leg. Tighten those abs. Breathe it out here. Exhale as you lower. Come on.
Halfway there.
Okay. Good. Modified. Hands are behind my head.
10 seconds.
3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right, we're moving on to our right side plank. Bring it down. You've got your elbow underneath that shoulder. Remember, you can have your knees bent, modified here on your knees. We're up on your feet. We're one leg in front. You're going to add that reach if you can. 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Good. Add that reach under. Make sure that elbow's right underneath your shoulder here. Switch sides. You got 20-second break. All right, elbow into that shoulder again. Make sure you're pushing away from your shoulder, not sinking into it. 5 seconds. Let's get ready. And bring it up. Come on. Make sure you're not opening too far back. Hands is going right up to the ceiling. Halfway, guys. Again, if you need to drop to your knees, keep it going. Woo! 7 seconds. Come on. Almost lost my balance there. 3, 2, 1. Relax.
Yes.
All right, we've got a whole minute of rest here. So if you want to with me, you can do a little gentle stretch, and then we're going to repeat it all again. So I've got a cobra here. Kind of catching my breath. If you want to drink right now, now's the time. Take it into a child's pose. Reach forward. All right, we've only got 30 seconds left. So grab your drink if you haven't yet. We're bringing it back down to the floor. Remember, we've got the leg raised with a right side crunch. Except this time, it's going to be harder because you're feeling your abdominals right now. Hopefully you are. So, remember, modify one leg into that crunch. 14 seconds. Let's get ready. Watch that low back. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Here we go. Lower our legs. Back up. Crunch. Remember, if you're modifying your left leg lowering, and then you're adding that crunch.
Halfway there.
Halfway, 20 seconds.
Ten seconds.
Relax. Tuck those knees in so you can gently rock if you need. We're going to have our left side. Make sure your neck and back feels good here. Then if you need to modify, right leg is lowering, okay? Get ready. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Lower. Right back up. Crunch. You're modifying, you're using your right leg to lower, left knee bent.
Halfway.
10 seconds here. Come on, guys. Relax. Nice job. All right, we're resting again. We've got an alternating side crunch. Reaching. Get ready. Remember, rest your head in your hands if you need to. 2, 1, let's go.
Let's go.
Reaching. Past that knee. Alternating sides. If you want to make it harder, legs are still up, 90 degrees. Pushing those hips forward. Getting a little bit more of a burn. Woo.
Halfway there.
Come on, guys. 15 seconds left. Keeping my chin
10
off my
seconds.
chest. Relax.
Yes.
All right, 20 seconds. Let's get onto our right side. We're going to have our side V up next. So if you didn't try the harder version and you're up for it, this is the time. On our right side, remember, elbow to knee, hand to foot, or both feet up. Get ready. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go.
Let's go.
Add that pause if you can. Here we go, guys. Come on. I see all you guys watching. You better not be taking breaks yet. All right, I'm sure making it harder. We're halfway.
Halfway there.
Want to add both feet. Lifting both. Tilting those hips back. 7 seconds. Relax. All right, switch sides, guys. All right, left side here, same thing. So if you went 3 progressions, try to do it on your left side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Left. You want to start making it harder here. Halfway. All right, 10 seconds. Come on. Lift both those legs if you can. Woo. Relax. All right, 20 seconds. We've got that alternating bicycle hold next. So remember, we want to get our core tight here. If you're not tightening that core, it won't be as effective. You're going to hug the knee in, lower and extend that opposite foot above the floor. You can always relax your head in. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
40 seconds here. I'm comfortable with my head being on the floor. If you are too, you can always put a pillow underneath your head if you need. Good. Press that low back into the floor here. Come on.
Halfway there.
Woo. 15 seconds. Keep pushing.
10 seconds.
2, 1. Hug those knees in. All right, we're moving to our right side. Our final 2 movements. We've got a right side plank and a left side plank. Hang in there with me, guys. Make sure that elbow's tucked. Pull that ear away from your shoulder. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Here we go. Remember, modify your knees. You can always hold that plank. Add that reach under if you still can. So again, that modified. My shins are back. I'm on my knees. Good. Keep breathing.
Halfway there.
You can't do it in 40 seconds.
10 seconds.
All right, last one, guys. Hang in there with me. Look it over. Left side. Elbow underneath that shoulder. All right, let's finish strong. You've got 6 seconds. Get ready. Let's go. Last round. Come on, keep those obliques tight here. We're halfway. Modify those
Halfway
knees
there.
if you Woo. 5 seconds. Come on. All right, guys. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and do our stretches. Bring it back to the floor. Coming up to that cobra. If you need to do a more gentle approach, you're on your forms. If not, we're extending up. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Sink back toward your heels, reaching forward. Walk your hands to the right side, left hand over our right. Slowly walk it over other side, right hand over left. Good. Walk it back up. We're going to stretch our hip flexor for a second. You guys have done this with me in a few of my classes. We're in a lunge. We're going to push that hip forward. So we're not leaning excessively, just pushing to feel that stretch. Good. We're going to switch legs. Right leg forward, pushing that hip. Good. We're going to gently bring it to our back. Bring those legs up 90 degrees. We're going to go ahead and let our legs fall to the left side, looking at our right arm. You can add your left hand on top of your knee if you'd like. Take a deep breath here. And slowly bring it back up. This time looking at our left arm. We're going to let our legs drop to the right side, holding that knee again. And bringing it back to center, hug those knees in. We're going to do a few gentle rocks side to side on our back. Close your eyes. And go ahead and extend those legs. Point those toes. Reach those hands behind you. Take one more deep breath here. And slowly roll yourself back up to seated position. Thank you guys so much for taking my class today. If you were feeling a little tight in your neck, you can go ahead and repeat those neck stretches that we started with, bringing that ear down and past your shoulder and on the other side. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. You got a nice little core blast in for your day today. Be sure to take Lori's class tonight if you want to do a full-on workout. Again, my name is Kayla. Please drop a comment if you did part of the workout or like it, and that works as well. And have a good rest of your week, guys. Thank you.